Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I'm Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studios. With me today is Jiunn, Seth, guys, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
Doing well, man.
I'm here for a Goliath amount of fun.
That's right. So today we are talking about the Foundation The Tabernacle Goliath. This is a Perfecto 5x58. Comes out of the Tabacalera AJ Fernandez factory in Nicaragua. Wrappers Connecticut Broadleaf, binders Mexican San Andres, fillers from Nicaragua and Honduras. Price point is $14. Cigar was released in October of 2020. We were able to pick these cigars up from Havana Fills. So you go to havanafills.com, get their phone number, give them a call, or next time you're in North Carolina, stop by. All right, with all that out of the way, Jiunn, overall experience with this cigar.
I thought it was a really good start, so I said it was good, and then turned to average, the second and last third. I really, I felt like that first third is kind of what you want out of a good broadleaf. It was a chewy smoke. It had a lot of like viscosity in the body, good amount of cocoa. Got some like really nice unsweetened milk creaminess, trailing red pepper spice cedar. You got more that red pepper off the retro. So it was really good. And then once it kind of like went to the second third, I lost a lot of that chewy smoke, that viscosity as well. And it became more like a red pepper cedar kind of a combination of a burnt note to it as well. That I felt like it was just, I guess I'll lead into like a more of a deteriorating profile. So, yeah, I maybe this is not quite the time for me to like it. So I'm curious once, it gets more humid or time, if it'll taste better down the road. So basically, if I in the future, if I can get something like what I had in the first third, I'll be a pretty happy camper. But as of now, it's I'd say it's overall a kind of an average experience.
All right, Seth, what were your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, the first third opened up with some cedar, oak, getting some Asian spice. I was picking up some like curry flavors, cinnamon. Medium full strength and body. It was in the second third where I started to get more like some chocolate, cocoa, some sea salt notes. Went to like a more of a medium strength. And the final third was pretty similar to that of the second third, and also just smoking around medium. I was getting some herbal qualities towards the end. Good cigar, nice. What did I say about the construction? Yeah, really good construction.
All right, John, what were your thoughts?
I had a bit of a different experience. I actually found the first third to be pretty intense. I mean, I see what June's saying. This is what you want out of a broadleaf. There is that sort of chewy, a dark, molasses leather. It's like chewing on rawhide. Like it's what you want out of a good broadleaf, and I think it really delivered. I did find that there's sort of a combination of baking spices and pepper that built up quite a bit in the first third, and the pepper evolved into like a chili pepper intensity, which was enjoyable. But I mean, it was like eight roach got up to medium full, so it was pretty intense. And the second third was definitely a departure. Like the whole profile kind of took a left hand turn, so became a lot milder, which was okay because I felt like my palate probably couldn't have handled the intensity of the first third all the way through. So it was more creamy leather, post-roast cedar, mild baking spices, so a lot more nuanced and subtle, which was a nice contrast. And then the last third was, fairly okay. Sweet leather, earth and cedar, a little bit of creaminess, but just not enough going on to keep me super engaged. Burn was fantastic. The ash was holding on up to 2 inches if you track that kind of stuff. I had a crazy tight draw to start with, which I find a lot on perfectos. They'll start out really tight, and then kind of once it gets to the shoulder, it'll open up. But it really only had opened up to about 3.5 notches for me. So the draw was still pretty resistant, which slowed the smoking time down, but definitely made me have to work at it a little bit more than I wanted to. Aaron, what was your experience like?
I thought the cigar started well enough, but once I got to the second third, it probably became, pretty linear and a bit monotonous. It was just kind of focused around toasted wood and dry earth. Um, I didn't think the Vitola was the most comfortable to smoke based on the taper of the head, but nothing that really, distracted me from the cigar. It's a fun size. I'd be more inclined to go back to the more traditional Vitolas in the line. I think they provide a better flavor profile, but it's a fun thing, I guess, if that's you want to kind of add that to your repertoire of what you're smoking. But I don't know that I really see myself going back to it. All right, let's get to the scores. We're going to start at the top with John at 6.37. Seth gave it a 6.20. Jiunn gave it a 6 even, and I gave it a 5.85. So, John, how'd that 6.37 match up for you?
I think that matches up well. If the draw would have been better, I think I would have been in the mid to highish, like 6/6s. I would echo what you said, Aaron. I mean, I really like the Tabernacle line. I think the favorite for me has been either the Toro or the Lancero. Just again, a combination of comfort level, smoking time, and I found the profile to be a little bit more consistent all the way through. But it's a fun shape. It's a little maybe on the pricey side, but maybe it'd be a fun celebratory cigar.
All right, Seth, 6.20.
Yeah, listen, I thought it was a good cigar. I would have liked a little bit more strength on it. I think if there was a little bit more strength to it and a little bit more darker and stronger flavors, it would have really helped the blend out a lot more. It just seemed softer than what I expected. It's a little pricey, but it's a fun size. The packaging is great on it. I think the Tabernacle broadleafs are better. And I think those are a little bit stronger and richer, but it's something special, cool size.
All right, Jiunn, 6 even.
Yeah, it was a great first third, couple of decent last couple thirds, and I had a pretty good construction. That whole draw thing you were talking about, John, it's almost like it's like at one point, I think it was like in the last third when it just completely opened up for me. So it's almost like, when you fart and you're in a chair and you just fart, it's a lot heavy. It's like you have to be more forceful, right? But if you lift your ass on one cheek and then grab your other ass and then rip it, like the air just flows out super fast. It's almost like
a
that.
Weird turn, man.
Why are you gripping the other cheek when you're lifting the other cheek? Like
sometimes you're
why
like,
do you
oh,
need
shit,
a grip?
is it going to be some poop coming out? Like,
I think you need some more
Yeah, but
fiber
that
in your
cheek's
diet, dog.
that cheek's in the chair.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Like,
Well,
why don't you
don't
grab
knock
just
it till
that
you
one
try it.
cheek? All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if
until you
Nick's
try
going to
it.
share this video now. I'll be honest with you.
All right. My 5.85 matches up well. I mean, it was a above average flavor profile. Very good construction. So it kind of gets into those high fives. Any other final thoughts from you guys on this cigar?
I hear what Seth's saying about the strength, because weirdly the Toro was kind of the more medium plus version for me, and I found the Lancero to be like friggin' full off your face full.
You guys,
So-
I thought those was medium plus all the way through. No,
I
you guys
think
thought
it
it was
could have
like
been-
more medium.
No, I
Or
mean, I
medium in the
think
second.
it was more medium in the end, but even in medium plus, I think this is a blend. I don't know. I think you could make this full, and I think it would be very successful.
Yeah.
In what you're
I
doing.
almost expected it to be full for something like this.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I expected just, really heavy Mexican broadleaf in the beginning and the end.
Yeah. All right. If you're just catching this video on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to us. We'll also check out the full written review on the website, developmentpalates.com. Follow us on all the social media channels. And you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, so iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.
Grip it and rip it.